All right. Greetings, fellow humans. Durghan here with Real Casual Geeks again. Doing some streaming. And that was the wrong button. Okay. So it's weird that OBS wants me to sign in. Chat, even though chat shows up when I'm not signed in. That's so weird. Okay. So, I'm gonna play some of this. But I need to figure out a couple of things.
That for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally
Get my own photo mode going. Okay.
I certainly wouldn't know, because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me.
No, don't start now. No, oh, cancel.
I'll be honest,
Okay.
after seeing your murder, it's still strange to see you walking around like it never happened. I'll get used to it. I'm glad you're okay.
Okay. Whoop, that's not good. That's wrong. Oh, for crying out loud.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything,
Okay.
you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate
Stop game.
it, but I'm all right.
Okay, I want to try something. Oops, blah, 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 blah. How do I move it? Oh, oh, look at that. Okay. Hmm. That's awkward. Um, well, now it's gone. Okay, so the light does not affect translucency. No. Ah. Five with a 9 goes there. Go to 18. Okay. There really no way to move the light with a... Help. Lights. Hmm. Oh, this is for... Supposed to put visualizers on. Building have to be.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amaku, I'll keep that in mind. You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewort in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. How much of that can I add? Okay. Well. What's the difference between is active and is enabled? Why can't I go to the second light? Oh, it gets its own panel? Yeah. I don't understand. Why isn't it affecting it? Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Okay, well that's not working out as I had hoped. What is broken? Oh. So, enabled. There we go. Okay. Alright, we will come back to that later. Find the Watcher. Shrine to Durghan.
There's a shrine over there. To Durghan, if I remember correctly.
Do I get across? Damn. I wanted to do photo.
If anyone can get away with losing a temple, it's a godlike.
Arcanist gloves. Okay. Oh no! I don't even know if that's the right thing I should be doing. Try one more time. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was very bad. Let me try again, but not. Okay, careful this time. Okay. Probably not the right way, but it was the only way. Oh, bear!
Come and get me.
What is that?
That it?
Wayfarer's Ring. Companion. Okay. Ooh, thorny thorns.
You know we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
No, that wasn't me. It was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself, that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are. I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think... Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but... you have been warned.
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Good, good. They say a skeptical mind is evidence of an old soul.
I guess I'm older than I look.
Indeed you are, child of solace. Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing? Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, it is never free of charge. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. I promised you no answers, godlike. Only the gift of my sight. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond. Ardra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Ardra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Ardra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself. Twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Ardra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Ardra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
There's an upstairs. I gotta go look upstairs. Oh no, oh no, oh. Hey. Really? Ah, yes, I see. Okay, I'm gonna go take a bit of a break. I'll be back in a few moments. Okay. Get some food in to heat up. I'll have to go grab that in a few minutes. Give myself a little timer so I don't forget in case I don't hear the beeping. Pause the window here. There we go. Righty. Now, put your damn weapon away, woman. Crikey.
Gates open now. Hope you haven't run into any delays.
Oh, I'm good. So far.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Murderer! The perfect place for Adherents to look down on the citizens of Paradise.
Murderer, what?
Not to worry. Good bastards.
From them?
We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
My friends and countrymen, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Adherent embassy to deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives.
Persistent little rats, aren't they?
Sure. What are we even
O
talking
great
about?
queen that was, have your sway over this new land. May you bring righteousness and justice to these shores and these people. Grant them your justice and vision to enact such laws as may befit a great civilization and punish those who oppose you. We seek your leadership here, O Queen, and your guidance. Envoy, we're going to do great things here.
Okay. Fast travel unlocked.
Do not succumb to fear, friends. A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it. A drop.
You are a shady merchant, but I cannot buy anything from you.
Maybe don't look so endearing around here. Paradise militia can be a bit oversensitive.
How am I looking endearing? Can't
If
change
you're
how
looking
I
to
look.
celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
Okay. Oh! The alarm! She
This is where the
rings!
assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome.
We'll be back in some moments. Space heater going. It's so hot in some ways and enough in others. Okay. Don't have a happy way to store the rest of the turkey bacon. Cooking the rest of it.
to the temple.
Andra Nagati, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you called so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honor? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals, deprived of your love? Or are we to wait the day when we too are called home? When I stood at the pinnacle of Ukezo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. Traditional Andrite hymn, The Sea and Her Love. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, and she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still. Doesn't even rhyme. Ugh. Doesn't even rhyme.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business. Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will. My goodness, no! People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens. Killers and cut-purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you? Imagine me in league with political rebels. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation. What you're doing is interrupting my prayers. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out?
I don't like this. She's hiding something. We just can't prove it. Let's check out the Claviger's estate. I've got a feeling Eamon might have known something.
Blah. Why is 5 minutes so fast? Haven't even finished the first batch. Fine, I'll be back. Okay. Wouldn't have to go away for a while now. Food. Drink. Got burnt fingers. Oh, really?
Do not be afraid of any plague. With one
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength. Welcome to the Temple of Andra.
Equipment upgrade is available. Ooh, yeah. You're a chest.
Welcome to our shrine, Envoy. Wodika, She's gotten a lot more popular since your people arrived.
A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes to protect yourself.
We've been over this before, Envoy. Just go.
$1,500. Half my money.
Start.
Here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it.
Not about
That
it.
didn't take long.
Hey, there was just somebody here. Where'd they go? Oh no!
After them!
Oh shit!
What's that?
Whoa! Ouch!
Beyond sick!
Nice work.
Crikey. I got right smack bottomed.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Common Gambeson. Yeah, that does nothing for me. Adir has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town. Keeping an eye on these developments. There is much debate with historians as to when the Saints' War really began. It is widely accepted that the event that instigated it was the sanctuary flight of Readsurin citizens to the Dyrwood. This led to direct strife between the two nations that escalated into battle, the Saints' War. But it is the author's opinion that the war truly started many years before. After the miracle of the Verdant Vorlas, as it came to be known, Waidwen quickly gathered followers drawn to the stories of Eotha's miraculous prophet. His power grew. Eventually, Waidwen had gained enough support that he confronted the imperial governor. Assisted by a collection of knights and nobles who had been swayed to his cause, he marched upon the capital city. The governor was allowed to live, but was forced to abdicate power and leave the colony. This was not from any understanding or easy acquiescence from the governor, but because of what happened when Waidwen entered the governor's palace. As Waidwen approached the governor, according to his accounts, the body turned into something that was no longer human. His flesh became luminescent, and his head transformed into pure, blinding light. Other accounts suggest that Waidwen had become a being of light at an earlier time, when he was whipped in the public square. The outcome of this visit to the palace, however, is uncontested. The governor, knowing there was no way he could oppose an avatar of Eothas, relinquished his power. The people then asked Waidwen to lead the colony. He accepted, earning him the name Divine King of Readsuras. Waidwen's rule is virtually uncontested. Initially, this was because everyone was awed that a god had chosen to manifest himself and lead his people. This changed as Waidwen began pushing the allies of the Old Empire and the poison of the world, when he considered corrupt churches or church leaders of Eothas. Scrutiny escalated, and soon worshippers of the Eothas were also being punished for mere perceptions of heresy. Members of other religions were also added to the list of the persecuted for following different faiths. This caused large segments of the population to flee Readsuras for the Dyrwood, begging for sanctuary. This caused strife between the two nations. People of Dyrwood knew that they could not sustain explosive population growth if Waidwen's rule were to continue unchecked. They also feared that his eye would turn from Readsuras and land on them next if nothing was done. This was exactly what ultimately happened, and open war broke out as Waidwen moved to spread his dominion into the lands of the Dyrwood. Oh my gosh. Waidwen personally led many of the battles during the war, exhibiting extraordinary supernatural powers. He seemed virtually untouchable on the battlefield, able to burn or even disintegrate his enemies with beams of blinding white light. With the god on his side, and possibly, as some said, inhabiting him, he was thought to be indestructible. It appeared that he may have been until the Battle of Helget Citadel. The people of the Dyrwood knew they would lose the war if they could not at least slow Waidwen down. Engineers, priests of Magrin, and a few others, working in secret, some say with Magrin's direct help, developed a weapon they hoped would be able to stop a god. 12 feet in diameter and filled with a variety of chemical and magical explosives, the bomb was rolled under Evandur Bridge. Part of the foundation was excavated in order to allow them to embed the bomb in the bridge itself, ensuring its total concealment. 12 Dyrwoodian men and women volunteered to stage and ambush at the keep. Excuse me. 12 Deerwoodian men and women volunteered to stage an ambush at the bridge to keep Waidwin on it until the bomb could be detonated. The battle was short, bloody, and ultimately final. The dozen, as they came to be known, were able to delay Waidwin on the bridge. The bomb detonated, killing Waidwin, the 4 Deerwoodian volunteers still alive at the time, and over 50 Redissaran soldiers marching on the front line with Waidwin. It was at that moment the Saints' War ended. The remaining Redissaran forces were easy to rout. Even though they had more than enough men and equipment to finish the siege, their leader, previously thought invincible, had just vanished in a rain of metal and stone. Panic set in and the Deerwoodian troops sent them away with ease. From that point on, the bomb was known by the name Godhammer. It even worked its way into everyday conversation. As sure as Godhammer ended the Saints' War, it came to be a standard phrase to express unequivocal certainty. Less certain is the fate of Eothas, who has not spoken to his followers since the explosion of the bomb and is presumed to be by most to be dead. Lest some concerned citizens express their worry or other more industrious think they could reproduce the result, the author would put the thoughts from your heads. Since that time, there has never been another documented explosion of such magnitude, and efforts to locate the engineers and clergy responsible for the bomb have been entirely fruitless. Godhammer was unique, fortuitous occurrence. Its like will never be seen again without divine intervention. Okay. Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the living lands. But Inquisitor Lodwin, she wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Is there a key to be found around here? You put your damn weapon away.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Cozy.
According to Hilgard, it's in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods, and so forth. He's heater aimed right at a table. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fiume I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Oh my god. Okay, one moment here. And friend wants to watch a movie. And I think I'm going to take her up on it. So I'm going to quit the stream here. Catch you later.